Hey, happy Sunday morning. Hey, happy Sunday morning, happy Valentine's Day. And what more fitting than to feature the band Heart on Valentine's Day? And a bunch of things happening today, actually. I think it's the 40th anniversary of the release of Dreamboat Annie, which Crazy on You was on that album. Awesome. And it's Roger Fisher's birthday today. Who's Roger Fisher? Well, I like my unsung heroes. And Roger Fisher is probably one of the biggest unsung guitar heroes in the history of classic rock. If you don't know who Roger Fisher was the original founding member, lead guitarist for Heart. And if you read Ann and Nancy's book, which is an amazing book, everyone gets to speak on that in the book too. I like those books where they take excerpts from everybody, interview everybody. And Roger basically, when I first discovered Heart and heard about Heart, it was on the. I guess everyone thought from Canada, people thought Heart was Canadian because they were based in Vancouver, but they were from Seattle, as most people know now. But they were based in Vancouver, so we thought they were a Canadian band, and we were really embraced them as a Canadian band. And they unfortunately they were draft dodgers. Mike Fisher and Roger Fisher, brothers. Mike Fisher, if just a tidbit of trivia for you guys, Mike Fisher is the Magic Man. That is he's the guy. He was Ann Wilson's love of her life at the time. I think it was for a long time, actually, even after they broke up and everything. But he was a draft dodger, and he ran up to Canada from Seattle to Vancouver, and then basically started playing with his brother Roger up there, and then the rest of the band eventually got up there. The whole song Magic Man, if you listen to it, is Ann going to Vancouver, and come on home girl, that kind of, all the lyrics. That's all about that whole story. And then Nancy came later after she went to university and stuff, and she eventually joined up with them up in Vancouver. Roger is the founding member of the band. He left the band after the Dog and Butterfly album. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say probably my personal favorite album of Heart, even though Dreamboat Annie has a lot of the songs, a lot of the hits that you hear on AOR radio and classic rock radio. And basically, this album though has Straight On is the biggest hit. Straight On, the title track on Dog and Butterfly is one of the most beautiful songs ever written. Love to get my daughter to sing that one of these days. And then, of course, there's a song on here that you probably don't know about. It's called Mistral Wind. I think Mistral Wind is their Stairway to Heaven. It's just an incredible, dramatic piece written by Ann and Nancy and their the other sister. And they wrote that song together. They wrote a lot of the songs together like that. And nice, again, 70s albums. We love the beautiful picture of them looking quite elegant. Quite elegant here. Roger's down here. This is Roger. And then I saw this around the time of this album, this tour. I used to watch the Don Kirshner's rock concerts in the Midnight Special religiously. This was something my parents allowed me to have a small black and white TV in my bedroom, and I watched the late night stuff there, and we're just starved, as anyone around my 50-something age knows. We were just starved for any kind of information that had to do with our favorite bands back back in that time. No internet. We had to read, to find out about the band members and that. We had to hope that they had liner notes in the album, or the famous lyric sheet that has the names of who's playing on what songs and all that kind of stuff, which is amazing. I loved it when we could open it up and find that. A little poster. There's the dog, there's the butterfly. But anyhow, yes, and then I used to watch the Don Kirshner's rock concert, and then without any, I didn't even know they were going to be on the show. There was this film, and you can find this film on YouTube. It's an awesome film if you're a Heart fan. It's just them backstage on that tour, doing, messing around. They're in the dressing rooms talking. They're talking about some old 50s songs. They're roller skating around one of the hockey rinks they're setting up in, playing hijinks. And then there's an amazing live video of Crazy on You. And I saw that as a young kid and thought, oh man, this Roger Fisher is amazing. And then they were running around the stage with the wirelesses, and just go watch that. Just search Crazy on You live 1977, and it'll be a picture. Nancy does her big acoustic guitar solo at the beginning, and she plays a bit of hijinks and Silver Wheels. Is that the song? Acoustic solo, and then plays the intro to Crazy on You. The whole and do that with distortion. Hey, Crazy on You was, but Roger Fisher, he was on all the classic '70s songs. Is Roger Fisher, when he was Nancy's love interest. They were a couple for a long time in the band, and then they had some issues, and there was some big incident where he smashed a guitar. And then he basically was fired. You know how that works. And then they never replaced him, because they had, Nancy had to play more electric guitar when he left, and Howard Leese, who is basically the second lead guitar player and keyboardist, just basically stepped up and played basically more guitar. He was like more the lead guitar player after that, and that went through the entire '80s. Even after DeRozier, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. The Mike DeRozier, the drummer, and Steve Fossen left the band, and then they got into the '80s stuff. But Howard stayed with them. But Roger is probably one of my unsung heroes. I featured him on Double Neck Friday this week because he's got a beautiful SG that he made into a heart shaped. Actually, I should have posted a picture of the actual guitar, because it's actually heart shaped. So, which is kind of cool. So, happy Valentine's Day, guys. Love that part. That's what he does in the live version. He slides right back up to that nice little lick at the end. That was a Crazy on You, Magic Man, killer guitar playing. Anyways, happy birthday, Roger Fisher. Happy anniversary to Ann and Nancy for the 40th anniversary of Dream Over Annie. Happy Valentine's Day to you guys. And we're back. I thought, I've been saying all along February would be the turning point for the pandemic, and it's, there's all these scary things that are happening about third wave and stuff, but I'm just glad that we're back at the studio at Avalon this week, which is awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. Glad to see all the emails coming in for the people that, are coming back permanently online. Some of you guys are staying online. Hey, stay online. That's fine. If you're more comfortable staying online, we are prepared to keep you in the same spot in your schedule, and that's great. So, love my students. We'll play some Heart. And before I leave, I do want to talk about Baby Marcel. And we've heard this very sad story, and this family lives on the next street over from us, And to make a long story short, they need some very expensive medication and treatment and hospital stays out of town to basically save their 6-month-old baby's life. So please go on to our Avalon Music Academy site, and there's a GoFundMe there that goes direct to the family. And please donate. We're putting together a concert in March to raise some money. If you're a performer and you want to be part of this and put in a video, do so and send it to us. We'll put you in the show. And there'll be lots of prizes for people who donate and that kind of thing coming up. All the details are on our Avalon Music Academy of Brantford Facebook site and Angela's personal site. And I'll be sharing a lot of that stuff on my site. Or if you're watching this on Avalon, just check around for it. Anyhow, and watch our live stream this afternoon. We're trying to go for the love theme, but we just picked songs as we usually do. That's usually what happens. And I think the only time we did a theme was when we had the Nova Scotia crisis. We did a tribute to Nova Scotia and Christmas. So, but yeah, we tried to. Almost songs are about love anyway, aren't they? Anyhow, yes, live stream this afternoon. Happy Family Day weekend. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy we're slowly getting better out there, people. Thank you, and have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, if it's a long one.